My name's Laura, and over the past year I've traveled to 52 national parks. These are the top 5 national parks that I would recommend for kids. Before we get started, take a second to subscribe for more videos about travel across the country. Now let's jump in. Number 5 on our list is Carlsbad Caverns in Carlsbad, New Mexico. This national park has a long history of fascinating tourists. From the size of the cave to the calcium formations that have built up over the years in almost every direction you look. If you take the natural entrance, you'll have a 1-mile hike to the big room, and then you can take the elevator over 700 feet back up to the surface. Next up, we have number 4, Everglades National Park in southern Florida. The reason kids will love Everglades National Park is because of the wildlife, specifically the reptiles. They have hundreds of alligators, plus snakes and even crocodiles. Along the way, you'll probably spot some fish and turtles. And if reptiles aren't your thing, there's plenty of birds and even manatees. There's miles of paved and unpaved trails, and the landscape is pretty great too. Number 3 is Arches National Park in Moab, Utah. Arches National Park is home to over 2,000 documented rock arches carved into the Navajo sandstone. The sandstone stretches the length of the park, creating a Mars-like landscape that you can drive or hike through for days. There are hiking trails of all lengths leading to different arches. Some are busier than others, but the destination is always worth it. That brings us to number 2, Theodore Roosevelt National Park in North Dakota. The main reason that Theodore Roosevelt National Park is number 2 on this list is because it's a smaller version of so many other parks. Here you'll find petrified wood, badlands, wild horses, bison, and even prairie dogs. The southern section is next to Medora, North Dakota, which is a cute western town that has everything you need while you're traveling. Before we get to number 1, we're going to give a bonus shout out to the Gateway Arch in St. Louis. Not only is the arch a great backdrop for pictures, there's also an amazing museum in the base that you can visit for free. And, of course, you can go up to the top if you want. The reason it's getting a bonus shout out is because St. Louis is such a great place to take kids. They have the City Museum, the zoo, you can always see a Cardinals game, plus they're famous for Emo's Pizza and Ted Drew's frozen custard. It's a kid's dream. And finally, the number 1 park to take your kids is Bryce Canyon in southern Utah. Bryce Canyon is famous for these sandstone formations called hoodoos. They were formed over thousands of years of freezing and thawing, and they fill the amphitheater. There's multiple trails that allow you to hike in and through these formations, or you can just enjoy the view from the top. I read over and over this year how much kids enjoyed this national park. Hopefully this list gets you excited for your next family adventure and gives you more ideas of places to travel in the U.S. with your kids. If you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button to help other people find the video. And let me know in the comments if you've visited any of these national parks and which one you're headed to next.